A drop in the ocean, a change in the weather.
Hey everybody, so welcome to my first video on this channel. Wow. I decided to start a second channel because my boobs are all over the place. Because I really wanted to do beauty videos, but I felt like doing beauty videos on my gaming channel wouldn't really mix well, so I really wanted to do both. I really am big into gaming and everything, and I actually have not been making any videos recently, and I have a reason why. I will let you guys know this, but if this is the first time you're ever seeing me, if you've never seen my gaming channel, if you'd like to check that out, that's youtube.com/MissShayZone. I'm actually not sure what this channel is going to be called. By the time this video is out, I'll figure it out, but right now I don't know. So I was trying to think of what kind of beauty video I can do to kick it off, and I thought, well, why not do some of my favorites? I feel like that'll give you guys kind of an idea of what my style is, what kind of things I like, what kind of things I don't like. And these favorite videos, they're not gonna be just beauty stuff. It's gonna be everything that I'm loving right now. So I have a ton of stuff to show you guys, and I feel like this video is gonna be so long. But I'm not really sure. I mean, it's like January 8th. So would this be like a December/January favorite? I don't really know. But let's begin. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to categorize everything, sort of. But the first thing is about finances. Now, there's something very important happening in my life, which I will tell you guys about. I swear, it's just I can't at this very second. But I've always been horrible at budgeting, and I found this, well, actually my mom gave this to me, and it's just a little envelope system. So you put down, you know, groceries, what else do I have in here? Cell phone, car insurance, and they're little envelopes. So under, you know, groceries, it's a little envelope, and you stick money in there, and then on the front you write down how much you have. And it's helped me out so much, because if I have all my money in, like, you know, like 1 or 2 bank accounts, and I don't really budget it out, I don't say like this much is for this much is for that, I'm gonna overspend. That's just how it is. So now I budget. It is awesome. I love it. Highly recommend it. Okay, so the next thing I think I'm gonna do is hair stuff. Does that work for you? It works for me. Okay, so the first favorite is so hairy, but it's an InStyler. Now this I saw on like an infomercial years ago, and when I first bought it, I'm not gonna lie, I hated it. I was like, oh my gosh, I spent like $100, because that's pretty much the amount of a straightener, right? I'm like, I spent $100 on something I absolutely hate. I didn't even bother returning it, which I'm so glad I didn't, because guys, if you practice with this, oh my gosh, I love this thing so much. Well, this is how I use it. I don't use it on all my hair. I usually curl my hair. This is actually like out of work hair, so don't mind this schnoz. But usually when I do my hair, I'll curl it. I usually do big loose curls, which I'll show you in a second. All the way up till like about here, and I do wear extensions, but I'll do it till about here. And then like this top layer, my top layer is actually very short. It's growing out though. I'll take this. Oh no, I'll probably have to do a tutorial. If you guys want a tutorial on how to use this, I will show you. Probably will do like an everyday hair tutorial anyways using this. But basically I'll take like hair, stand it up straight. Try to picture this with me, guys. I put this on here, and then like I'll turn it outwards, and it'll just kind of give me that swooping like back layer. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's beautiful. So the next thing on my hair thing, is this big, I think, 2-inch or 1.5-inch curling iron by Revlon. I'm not gonna lie, it's not the best curling iron, but what I love about it is its size. What I'll usually do with this is I'll you know, just, ooh. I'll wrap my hair up in it, you know, like usual, hold it for a little bit, and then I'll just kind of like let the clamp go like that, and then I'll scoop it up with my hand and bobby pin it, and then I'll go ahead, I'll do that to my entire head, and then like I said, I'll use my InStyler on the top of my hair, and I'll let that sit. I'll usually do my makeup, or if I have to clean up my room a little bit, or feed the pets or whatever, I'll do all that, and then I let the pins out, the bobby pins out, and it's just like big, massy. I love big hair. That's one thing I love, voluminous voluminous hair. I love big hair. When you see my hair done, it's kind of big, it's kind of cray-cray, and there's a lot of secrets hiding in it. Speaking of big hair, this is another one of my favorites, not particularly my favorite, but teasing. Oh, I love teasing. I love it. Did I mention I love teasing? I'm not a big fan of using combs for teasing, but this is actually all I have at the moment. I gotta get my butt to CVS and get those teasing combs. Oh my gosh. Guys, if you love teasing, please go to CVS like right now and buy one. They're so inexpensive and they're awesome. I had one and I put it in my bathroom one day and I cannot find it. Like, I searched everywhere in my bathroom, I searched my room, I searched everywhere where it could possibly be, and I can't find it. So what I do is, because I do use extensions, again, I'll show you this all in a hair tutorial eventually, I'll take each layer and I'll tease it, and I'll use a hairspray, which I'm about to show you. I'll use a hairspray, and then I put in my extensions, and it's already teased like underneath the extensions, so it kind of makes the extensions like out a little bit. I don't know, but I use it to like smooth back my hair, which is going crazy right now. Oh my goodness. But any, you know, comb, just teasing in general. This is what it represents as teasing. So speaking of hairspray, this is the one I'm using right now. It's Elnat Satin from L'Oreal Paris. I've used a lot of hairsprays for teasing, and I find a lot of them are either a little bit too crunchy. Like Instafreeze is an awesome hairspray, I think from Aussie, maybe, but it's too hard. This one still leaves it flexible. This still like lets me like touch my hair without feeling the hairspray, and this holds really well. This is actually extra strong hold, and it says it disappears at the stroke of a brush. I've never tested if that was true because I don't actually brush out my hair. I just, like I said, smooth out the top. But I love this hairspray. I've heard it has so many raves and I just love it. I'm so glad I gave it a try. Okay, I guess we'll move on to skin products, kind of. So the first thing that I'm going to talk about is my daily moisturizer, which is actually Johnson's baby lotion with shea and cocoa butter. What I'll usually do is right after the shower, I'll towel dry myself off. I don't like rub it off or anything, so I'm still kind of damp, and then I'll put this on everywhere and just kind of let myself air dry. If it's not too cold, I'll let myself kind of air dry and let this soak in, and I love it. Oh my gosh, it makes like my palms feel like a baby's ass. Like, I swear, I love it. I also love using, tip for you guys, I love using baby oil too. And also, if you use baby oil instead of like shaving cream when you shave, so you put on like the baby oil and then you shave it off, it actually makes your razor last longer and you get a closer shave. Just a little tip. So I love baby lotion and I love using the oil. Okay, so I guess this kind of counts in the category of skincare in a way, but there's 3 perfumes that I'm going to talk about, and I'm not a big perfume fanatic. You can see that I have some here and down here. Those are mostly gifts or like hand-me-downs? Perfume downs? I don't really know, from like my mom or like friends or whatever, but the 3 that I've been using like crazy is, one is Paris Amour. No idea where the cap is, don't even. It's probably in one of my pocketbooks somewhere. But I love it. You can get it at Bath & Body Works. I usually buy these when they have those like buy 3 get 3 sales during Christmas, which are fantastic, and I end up getting like 6 products for myself. So this is one of the lines that they usually have, and I hope they don't like what's the word, discontinue it. As you see, I only used a little bit, but that's because I have another bottle of it somewhere, which I use more often. So this is kind of like if I'm in my room and I remember to put on perfume, then I'll use it, but most of the time I'll forget and I'll have it in my pocketbook. So that's why only a little bit is used, but I love this perfume. The next one is also from Bath & Body Works, and it's Forever Red. This is actually the smaller bottle, but this one smells so good. I'm horrible at... this one's kind of sweet. It doesn't peel here. Maybe I'll give like a... No. I don't know how it smells. It just smells like Candyland in a bottle. Maybe not. I don't know. It's just like a very sweet smell. I love it. It's very like innocent, I guess. And what does this one smell like? This one smells... I have no fucking idea. It smells fantastic. The last one I'm going to talk about is Very Sexy, which is pretty much... It's pretty much gone. It's from Victoria's Secret, and I love this smell. It's just a very sexy, like, I'm a woman smell. Ugh. Weird. I wasn't smelling the nozzle, but I can still smell it. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. This is what, like, sex would smell like if it smelled good. This channel is gonna be... This channel is gonna be very descriptive. I can't get it off, but... do I want to spray it? Yes, I do. Yeah, oh, it's just very sexy. Like, if I could make love to this bottle, I could, actually. I am such a weirdo! Okay, let's move on to makeup. The one thing I've been loving recently, which is actually a new purchase, is I've never really bought anything from e.l.f. besides, like, maybe one of their palettes. When it comes to eyeshadow, I don't really like to experiment a lot with color, which I'm actually hoping to expand on now that I'm planning on starting this beauty channel. But I'm very, like, neutral, and I don't know, other than, like I said, the palettes, I never really bought anything from e.l.f., but I saw this. I was going through the e.l.f. section, I'm like, this stuff is so cheap, like, why not just try it? And I fell in love with e.l.f. It is cheap, but I love the products. I don't know, but this is e.l.f. Body Glow. I use it as kind of a bronzer. Like, I'll usually use... Wow. I made a mess of that. I'll show you, like, a little swatch or whatever, but I'll usually... like, bronze my face with my regular bronzer, which I think is from... It's from a drugstore. It says like bronze. It has a little star. Like, I'm sure you've seen, or a sun. I'm sure you've seen it. I forget what it's called though. But, and then I'll go over the bronzer lightly with this stuff. And it's just like, it's really shimmery. It's really bronzy. It's, you can't see that for the life of you. But it's just really bronzy, and it's more of a shimmer than anything. That's why I add just a little bit, because I don't want my face to be super glittery. But it reflects really nice off of the sun, and it just kind of gives you that, like, really pretty, like, sun-kissed look. And like I said, it's very inexpensive. I forget exactly what the price, but everything from e.l.f. is pretty inexpensive. So the next thing is also from e.l.f. Yeah. It's an eyelid primer. It doesn't say anything. Oh, on the bottom it says sheer. But it's an eyelid primer, and it was like $1. And I liked the Urban Decay eye primer, but that one's more expensive. I mean, I really don't go to Sephora pretty much ever, except to get one thing, well, I'll show you in a minute. But for $1 eye primer, it actually works really well. So I'm really happy with this, and I'm not huge into, like, priming my face, priming my eyes, like, God, beautiful all the time. But I was like, you know what, it's $1, it's gonna make my eyeshadow look better, so hey, why not? The thing that I'm going to talk about is from Sephora, and it is the Naked Palette 1. Now, I know, God, this is the, like, oldest thing that anybody could ever talk about, and I know, like, the Naked 3 just came out. Never even got the Naked 2. I don't even know what's in the Naked 3. No idea, don't care. Love this palette. Love it to death. Don't know if you can see that. But two of the colors are gone. Sin is pretty much gone, and Smog was the first one to ever go. I loved that color. I want to get just that color again. But what I'm using right now is Virgin on my eyelids, and then I go over it in another thing I'll show you in a second. And then I use Naked. So anyways, I got interrupted, I'm sorry. So I use, what was I saying? Naked in my Creep. Creep is actually my eyeliner right now. So I love this. I actually also use Toasted under my eye. So pretty much all my eyeshadow comes from this palette, and I definitely want to buy it again. So I gotta make sure that it doesn't discontinue soon, because I really need to buy one if it does. The next piece of makeup, I never go to Victoria's Secret for makeup, but I happened to be there and I was looking around and I found this really pretty highlighter. It's called, it's an illuminizing face powder. It's called Next to Nude, and this is what it looks like. I will show you the inside. I use this when it's so pretty. It's very shimmery though. You can see that. Yeah. It's very shimmery, so I only use a little bit, but after I bronze, I'll take my brush and just go over very lightly, like on my cheeks, on my nose, on my forehead, on my chin a little bit, and then I actually, after going over with the Sin, that like whitish color from the Naked pad, I go over it with this, and it just gives me this really pretty, this thing is so dirty, it gives me this really pretty, like shimmery color. Really like it. So the next thing I am in love with is Scandalize from Rimmel London. I love mascaras with huge brushes, and you can see that it's enormous. It doesn't clump very easily, but I love, as you can see, big lashes. I actually do wear fake lashes like on a regular. I usually use Ardell number 117s, or if they don't have 117s, I use 105s, but 117s are my favorite, and they're big. They are big, so if you're new to lashes, please start on a different one. But after a while, I got used to them, and I love like big, like lashes. Speaking of lashes, my favorite eyelash glue, and the cover is gone, is Duo, and I just use the dark tone one because I do always use black eyeliner, so I figured why not. Plus, I believe this is it is waterproof, and I found that the ones that come with the lashes, I forget like what brand they are, but if I cry in them, the eyelashes coming right off. If I cry with this, or if my eyes just water, my eyelashes aren't gonna go anywhere. So I really like this one. It definitely is long lasting. If you're afraid of your eyelashes falling off, definitely get Duo. It doesn't have to be the dark toned one. It can be the regular white one. But I feel like this is very adhesive. I love it. Probably never use another eyelash glue ever again. Okay, a few more products for makeup is another mascara, and this one's the XXL Pro Volume, and it looks like this. It's a black one. I don't care for the actual this side, the black side, because the brush isn't very big. What I love is the white side, which I don't know if you've ever seen that before, but it's actually pretty much gone. I actually put eye drops in it to pretty much get the last of it out, because I went out and looked for this and I couldn't find it, so I hope they still have it, but if not, I'll just have to look for another white one. But it just kind of coats your eyelashes before you put on the black, so it already has kind of a coat, and then you go on the black, and it just makes them look so much bigger and fuller, and I freaking love it. The next one is from Hard Candy, and this is a liquid eyelash. Liquid lash. What the hell is this called? A liquid eyeliner. This is what I use to use my wing, and should I do a small demonstration? Well, maybe I'll make a tutorial if you want. Oh my gosh, I'm all about tutorials. If you want a tutorial on how to do your eyeliner, whether an eyeshadow, or maybe I'll do one eye eyeshadow and one eye eyeliner so you can see the difference. But I love this. This is the only one that I've ever really used, and I I don't want to use another one. I'm stubborn like that. The next thing is actually pretty new, and it is from e.l.f. And now I have uncontrollable eyebrows. I do trim my eyebrows from time to time when they get a little bit too long, but I have thick eyebrows, and that's the way I like it. I just tweeze them myself. I really don't tweeze much, so like my eyebrows are just thick. But this is an eyelash and an eyebrow duo. It's a wet gloss. So basically I use the eyelash one before I put on even the white mascara, and it just kind of gives you a coat before the coat, if that makes any sense. And then the eyebrow one is kind of like a clear gel. It just kind of makes your eyebrow, like, they're a tiny bit hard, like they're not like you can feel that something's on them, but you can't tell. Like, if you're looking at my eyebrows in person, you can't be like, there's like gel on your eyebrows. Like, there's nothing there. But if you feel them, they feel a little bit hard. But I don't know. I like it because it makes my eyebrows stay, where a lot of the times if I didn't, they'd kind of like come down. It would just look very manly, and I really did not like that. So this became one of my favorite products because it fixed my eyebrow situation. The last thing that I'm going to talk about is you're going to very rarely see me wear something on my lips, and I think that is very unique for a beauty channel. But I hate reapplying. I hate trying to find shades that look good on me. I just feel like I can't. So I usually my go-to is just glosses with a slight tint to it. And I'll actually show you. This is from Victoria's Secret. This is one of their lacquer glosses. Color is Instant Chemistry, and I will show you. It is sticky. Yeah, it's sticky. It's very sticky. So, as you can see, it pretty much just kept my regular lip color, just added a bit of shine to it, which I like. I like the natural looking lip colors. You'll never see me wear a dark lip color, probably never a red, unless I feel very spontaneous or I'm on crack. Not that I'm saying red lipstick wearers are crack. That's just not really my thing. I don't know. Okay, now I'm gonna try to shoot through these next things kind of quick because I feel like this is running super long, but kind of a miscellaneous type of thing is a candle from Bath and Yankee Candle, and it's buttercream. Oh my god, guys, I love like food flavored candles. Oh, what was this? Does it give me like something? Give me a fragrant thing. Didn't tell me. Oh, you just have to smell it. Ooh, one of the wicks broke. But you can see I've burned it quite a bit. I've actually kept this for a couple hours. It's much deeper in the middle than it is on the sides, but oh my god. Now this isn't one of those candles that's gonna light up, like make the entire room smell like wicked good, which I wish it did. But if you're sitting right near, you can definitely smell it and you get so hungry, and it's such, oh my god, I love this candle, guys. I really do. On to nails. Very quickly for nails, actually. The first one is, I do nail art stuff from here, but the first one is a non-acetone nail polish remover, and it just comes in one of these big things. Don't judge me when you see the inside of this. Oh god. It's very dirty. Oh my god, it just got down my pants. Basically, wow, that's really strong though. Basically, oh lordy. What you do is you stick your finger in there and then just kind of swirl it around. It doesn't really work well for me now because I pretty much use every spot of the clean sponge. But when you first get it, oh my god, it cleans your nails so quickly. And I hate like those bottles where you have to use a little cotton ball and you gotta scrub your nails. These just takes that whole mess out of the way, and you just literally take this in front of the computer or the TV and just swirl your nails in, and it comes out perfectly clean. Love this. Going to buy another one. CVS trip is much needed. The next thing is kind of big, but it has to do with nails. I actually got this for Christmas from my brother and my sister-in-law, but it is the Nail Lab. You can see on the top is this big box, and I'm gonna try to scooch back to show you guys. But basically, okay, open up. Then up. On the top, you can actually like make your own nail color. Like these pamphlets show you what colors to mix together to make your own nail polish. Ow! Colors. I'm gonna use my face to keep it open. Yeah, you place, like, it's like a little sciencey type of thing where you just kind of make your own nail polish. And I love nail polish. I have so many. I think I did like a nail polish collection in my last, actually on my old channel, which is why I started a new channel just for beauty. But this is freaking awesome. So that's on the top. And then the first drawer, let me show you. I believe these are all empty, right? Except for a couple. That one doesn't look empty. None of them look empty. I don't know exactly. I think these are just little things to mix your nail, like when you come up with a new nail polish color to put these in. I believe that's what that's for. Does it say? No. So that's the first drawer, and then the second drawer is one of my favorite drawers. It also has 2 empty bottles, but it has like a bunch of glitters and a bunch of like glitters. And I'll show you, I'll just pull one out for you. But they come in these tiny little jars. Like, I don't know if you can really see that. But the top will just screw off. And it has like, oh god, it just has a lot of glitters in it. And it has a bunch of different colors as gold, pinks, whites, silvers, black, blues, reds. A whole bunch of different ones. And I love that because buying individual glitters can honestly get so freaking expensive. So it gives me a whole bunch, and they'll last a while. Well, a while meaning a long time. And then the last drawer, I'm not sure exactly what everything is, but it looks like it comes with little sponges, which I'm probably gonna use if I do ombre nails. And then it comes with, I don't know what that's exactly for, to be honest. But then it comes with a bunch of tools, like a little detailing brush. It comes with some dotting tools. It comes with these like little spatula type of things. I gotta read more into this kit. It comes with these little test tubes, which I know are actually used for when you're mixing nail polish colors and everything. So this thing is awesome. It's like everything that I probably need in one for nail stuff. So that was a great gift. I was actually very, very excited to get that. And again, they got it at Sephora. And these are a whole bunch of the colors that you can make. So it's pretty much like 30 nail polishes in one kit. So it is, woo, almost fell off. It is awesome. On to the clothing kind of accessories. There's only 4 things, so this won't take long at all. The first thing is actually a pair of shoes that I've been absolutely loving, and they're what I call my boat shoes. I wanted a pair of Timberland boots, which I actually haven't gotten in a while, but I think I saw these at, oh, I found my eye primer. I think I got these maybe at not Sephora, Charlotte Russe, I believe. Maybe, but they have like a little bit of a heel, probably like a 2-inch, 2.5 to 3-inch heel. Ooh, they're kind of getting a little bit worn out in the back, but I love these. If these are just kind of like, I'm just going out to run a bunch of errands, but I still kind of want to look cute, then I'll just throw these on. They are so comfortable to walk in. I can run in these easily, and I love them. They do have like a worker's boot grip at the bottom. I absolutely love them. The next thing that I have been loving is a circle scarf, which my boyfriend actually got me from Victoria's Secret, and it's just one of the, one of the ones that you just kind of wrap around, and it's been so cold recently, so I've been wearing this almost every single day, and I love that it's just white. It pretty much goes with everything. I've really been wearing this almost every single day. The last 2 things are actually from my mom, and this one still has its tag on it because she bought me 2, so I'm using one at the moment, and then I'm gonna switch to this one. This is cute little handbag, and I love white handbags, but I always tend to get them really dirty, which I try not to. That has a little XOXO on it. It's very big. It has actually tissue paper still in it, but you can see it's a very big bag, and I love big bags. It has, this one big zipper on the side, and it has these handles, and I love it. I can't wait to use it. And the last thing, which is probably the biggest, is another pocketbook. This was, again, one of the ones that my mother had gotten me. I might have to actually back up to show you this one. But it's this big, first of all, it has this big handle, but it's this big bag, like this, and then it has these fringes on the end, which I think are so cool. And look at the side! It has all these silver buttons on either side, too. So, I don't know what the hell I have in this bag, but it's so heavy. But this is actually my bag that I'm using right to now. So if you'd like to see like what's in that bag, also leave it down in the comments below, and I will be happy to make a what's in my bag. My hair's going crazy, so I think it's time to wrap up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you liked it. If you want any suggestions, if you have any suggestions for future videos, please leave them down in the comment section, or you can send me a message. And I thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.